mailroom. We've got our telekinetic ability. We've got the level 1 key card. I'm gonna maybe try and open there was a side door, I think. That was near at the top of these stairs, I think. Yeah, so let's just see if it works on stuff like this. Yeah, this doesn't look good. Lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal. Nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. Can only be lifted once. A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how this mess all works. Okay, Marshall. A bit patronising, Marshall, but sure. Oh god. There's something we can disturb in here? To allow us passage? Maybe once we've cleared the level below. Just lost a load of health completely unnecessarily. Alright, let's do it. Need some health recovery, pretty sharpish in here. Evil bald guys!
They can fly now. Great.
Oh, Jesus, man. Eat this! Hey, what are you doing? Oh, I'm dead. It's too fast for me. Hey, man. Hadn't even noticed his health bar. He's getting away!
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yeah, me too.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
God. He had like telekinesis as well, right? Tea time. Hey Malcolm, yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. Oh, it's in golf tea. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. Jim. Tennyson report, I'll write that down. Tennyson report. Recording check, we're fine. Yeah, you really do need to take cover quite a lot. Yeah. He looked like one of the zombies from, vampires from Blade 2. I'm just going to backtrack a little bit here. There's so many little twitchy noises that are around. Gives us another way out, right? And there is no dodge button, I don't think. He's climbed up the pipes. Butte, or number 17. Altered World Event 17. The spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, located redacted, which had been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, redacted days later. Found in a sealed room by the rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. Interesting. Sounded a bit like Alan Wake then, but I was thinking of the clicker, not a full cord.
Alberto Tommasi.
Federal agent Alberto Tommasi, issued on the 21st of October 2016, expires 2019. Well done everyone, it was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto. Oh right, these are enemy types, okay. The Hiss Ranger. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during ore response or threshold exploration. including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, it is feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observations required. Refer to the redacted file for a full report. An elevated Hiss. Hiss elevated agent display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to change their target while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevator due to their own talent in the area. They don't use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts. The demolition expert. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. Hiss demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to the redacted file.
Head of comms.
Right, we'll read the other stuff.
The Hiss got him.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Don't like knowing he went up there.
The hotline can't be far now.
Right. From all the locked rooms, I imagine we'll be able to backtrack quite thoroughly, so accuracy boost. Boost accuracy. I'm alright at the minute. They seem very incremental at the moment. I don't know what it is, man. I just really like the font. It's just so bold and yeah. Just fits in. It's just really iconic. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. Director Trench. The Leverer is a custodian. The Leverer Carl Bishop as well. Maybe Bill Everett died. Carl Bishop replaced him. A hotline chamber. Let's do an edgy walk.
Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with a black pyramid.
Oh no, we just read about this. Director use only. Fatal disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. And I got. No is the answer. Great. I pressed the cord, man. What more do you want from me? Oh, bloody hell. Are you serious? Have I got to do that boss fight again? Oh, what a joke. Where the hell are those shots coming from? Oh, this is nonsense. Is there a demolition guy somewhere? Sit down. There weren't this many enemies last time. What are you doing, man? Wow. Well, that's really annoying that I just walked straight to my death for no reason. It seems like all the lore that all the paperwork that I picked up is still in our inventory. Oh, what? No, see, look, that stuff's still there. Yeah. So it doesn't like it's not like a reset style checkpoint. Sorry about that. I don't know what I was supposed to do differently. The director's office is through there. I imagine this wall will change.
been here before?
Oh.
No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, on the run, under
On
the
the
radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Interesting. So this is the Ocean View Motel that they were looking for in Nevada, right? We've got no weapons, so let's just hope that this is peaceful.
Hello? Anyone here?
Feels like we've gone back in time for sure. I was just meant to pull the cord multiple times, it turns out. So we've seen some of these pieces, these artworks around, right? Oh. Okay, I'm missing something. Oh, every time I ding that bell, does something change?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Right. One of these doors have a black pyramid on it? Well, yeah, but I can't do anything. Oh, right. Oh, God. Three is the lucky number, it seems. Man, the art design in this game so far has just been breathtaking. Look at the reflections. Guten Tag. The Hotline seashell is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. Another challenge? Have we got a new ability? Don't know what exactly. A hotline will allow you to contact extra dimensional entities. Hello! I didn't mean to, I wasn't trying to hurt you, I promise. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. I lost like money or something then. Is that like a score? Sorry, I didn't get any button prompts then, did I? What the hell am I supposed to do with that thing? Am I just supposed to run past? Contact them? Yeah, fine. But how do you want me to do that? I'm just gonna run, because I'm just gonna try and get to the hotline, so you can contact past selves in the Hotline collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls. Right, I feel like I've massively missed something here. Oh, there is a dodge button. Like I've missed something here.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tommasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I was just making notes, I was still listening.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
I completely missed the point of that whole tutorial section.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my... The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board.
Dreamscape.
Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
The coming storm.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid.
Oh, so much.
See my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
So many confusing statements, dude.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
It's like a cerebro in here, right? So that communicating with other entities thing, I'm sorry if I just completely So there is a dodge mechanic, I'm just not privy to it yet. Now I have a feeling that the director's office door is going to be here now. Yes. Shifting building. I'm learning. We're being watched. Oh, we're back in the director's office, yeah. We should be able to unlock a few different doors. His body's gone, weirdly enough. The Bureau funding. All executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we're obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Trench. So they are like public funded and everything. Publicly funded. Right, I'm just going to go in here because I think we can access this now. Health recovery. Damn it. Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, we did read that thing about language to not use, right? I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honoured to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Right, let's go and talk to Emily. I'm worried that I did that tutorial completely wrong now, but I guess you guys can fill me in. Clearance level 4. Oh, hey guys. It's safe here. Their numbers seem to be multiplying. Maybe I just didn't come up here. Technological restrictions. Examination of paranatural topics. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any redacted signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redacted them. Perceive them? Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to this file for the full report. Interesting. So everything needs to be more analog. Every time. Right, let's have a little look around up here, because we didn't catch everything. Shifted bathroom complaint. I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my arse off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. You can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Rodriguez. Hey man, at least you weren't sat on the thing when the building shifted. These like weird loot boxes feel a little out of place, but fair enough. Just have a quick look on the other side. Research and records, para-utility. Examination of paranatural topics, objects of power and their para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends on the para-utilitarian. Using the redacted objects of power as an example, some para-utilitarians, stop making me say that, can achieve a throw distance of redacted, while others are only capable of little as redacted. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some redacted exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records, considering he is one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen. Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Latent abilities. So, I mean, what can we use these assets for? I mean, I guess it'll be revealed. Control parameters. Can you write a formula to show the sum? I offer a coffee if you do. Bribery. Hey guys, it's me, the director. Bow before me.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tommasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Oh, there was a picture on the wall of the janitor, wasn't there, at the beginning? Right. Unlock new abilities. Board countermeasures now available from the nearest control point. Sure. Yeah, I don't know why, but some of the cutscenes just seem to run like shit. Like they just like they get like weird stutters and separation lines. I don't know what's causing it. Analysis of hits. Threat, Part 1, confidential. Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted, but her behaviour is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Yeah, we are. Everyone's like, you know, we're bizarrely calm about this whole scenario, right? Search for a way into the maintenance sector. I'm going to come back and talk to dear Emily.
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from? I'll go look. Hi, Jesse.
Oh.
Thanks, Emily.
Thought
I'm
that
sure
meant
I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know.
I thought that meant she had new information. Right, we'll see if we can do some upgrading.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Hope wants us to get a field lab set up as soon as possible.
With what? We can't get any equipment from the research sector until the internal lockdown is lifted.
And see what you can find around here. Computers, documents, any measuring devices you can find. Helping Pope is a surefire way to get on Darling's good side.
What elevator are you talking about? That one. Astral constructs. Okay. How do I unlock this? I've got 4 somethings. Launch, melee, energy, and health. The next layer costs 3. It might be an idea just to unlock all 4 base level things here. Health. Energy. I need to maybe use the melee damage a bit more. Additional weapon form slots and launch damage. Astral constructs. Construct Shatterer. Okay, so this is where the crafting materials come in. Shatter has a high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Like a shotgun style. Mods. Obscured weapon mod constructs a random weapon mod. Oh, right, okay. Interesting. We'll take this, I guess. Countermeasures. Kill enemies with the service weapon in charge mode. Okay, are these just like challenges? We get some mods. Surge mode. Huh.
They're saying Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
I saw Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden child have to gain from killing the boss?
Right, let's just have a quick look at how these new weapons work. Yeah, so is it a shotgun? Don't shoot her by accident. We've got like 6 shots on that. Pretty good. Awesome. So we can stick a mod on this too. We don't really need accuracy. Extra projectiles. Yeah, that works. Let's take an accuracy boost actually. Better health recovery. That's what we already had, but that's slightly better. Okay. Cool.
Hope has asked us to document the hiss incantation, she calls it.
You mean like in person?
We get an autosave
In
from that.
person, with a pencil and paper. I think she's trying to get us killed.
Right, so just before we end the video, let's just catch up on the collectible stuff that we haven't read. Still don't know if I was using this wrong, but yeah, the hotline. Oops. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. The description, power utility. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal, psychological trauma. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background, the object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object. A battery of tests, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. No. We did listen to that. Board countermeasures. We are at war. It's a hostile takeover. The Hiss is the opposing force, a foreign power. We will provide countermeasures and strategy. Accept or ingest them at control points. These countermeasures missions will benefit you. We will give resources and rewards for each completed countermeasure. Yep, got you, got you. Alright guys, I'm gonna leave this one there. Yeah. Yeah, the plot just gets denser and denser, but we're no sooner to understanding any of it. Emily's cool. I'm liking that we have a little safe space here, and I like that we have some character interactions, and there's so much lore. Of different types and sorts. It's really nice. Like the game, I think for me, the game feels like somewhere between Echo and Prey. Like somewhere between those two games. Just in terms of the vibe of this building. But we'll pick it up from here next time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did. And just remember everybody, never trust an on-crate. I'll see you next time.